Now let's catch up with two proper Norfolk boys to celebrate Norfolk Day, Miller and Leggett, otherwise known as the Dippy Detectorists. We have had them on the programme before. They're well known on YouTube for their antics, magnet fishing in the rivers and broads of the county. They've also been making videos explaining the Norfolk dialect in advance of Norfolk Day. I've been speaking to them and finding out why they love this county. For those that might not have seen your videos, who best to sum up? What sort of things do you get up to, you two?
All sorts of antics, isn't it, Leggett? Magnet fishing, metal detecting, all sorts of Norfolk scheming, really, with anything we can put our hands to.
Yeah, we love a car
we just
boot
keep
and
busy,
all.
don't we, Leggett? Yeah, love a car boot,
right.
walking around the car boots, getting the bargains, and selling them on for £1,000.
How would you two sum up, not so much what makes Norfolk special, but the Norfolk character? Because you two, as we've already heard very early on in this interview, you two well and truly tap into it, don't you? What is the Norfolk character, would you say?
I don't know, really. I think that's all about the humour. Everyone's got a great sense of humour, and it's all about chipping in, having a great laugh.
I think it's all about the accent, the community. We all speak the same, don't we? It's all about the clean air, all them farmers' fields you can look across and admire all the corn and the barley.
Beautiful.
The two of you are already talking about car boot sales and appreciating a bargain, and as a Norfolk boy, I think it's all right for me to say that as well, that there's something great in the Norfolk psyche about being able to not spend much money, isn't there? I always find that a good Norfolk trait.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Well, they call it tight, I think. My girlfriend calls me tight all the time. But yeah, that's why we love car boots, going around car boots, getting stuff for 50b, getting stuff for £1. We love it, don't we?
Everyone loves a friendly barter as well. Friendly barter, a bit of hustle bustle, get the deal sorted. Everyone's a winner.
Not too much hustle and bustle, otherwise you get kicked out.
Now, how's your double act survived the lockdown? Because clearly you've been kept apart, haven't you? How have you been keeping in touch and keeping all this going during the lockdown?
Well, that's been a bit tricky, hasn't it, Miller? That has been tricky. We hadn't been magnet fishing or metal detecting or car booting and looting since old Boris Johnson committed the lockdown. So it's been tricky, to be fair.
Yeah, we've been sending texts here and there about ideas for videos we've been coming up with, and we've got loads of ideas, but we just can't get round to them. Well, we can now, because I suppose we could go out and maintain 2 metres between each other. The trouble is, when we're filming together, we're both touching the same camera. It's just a bit tricky.
We ought to mark Norfolk Day in a special way that you two definitely can. Can you teach a few folks who might not be right across the Norfolk language? Can you give us a few of your favourite Norfolk phrases, the ones that you enjoy getting into your videos as often as possible?
Cool, most certainly. Go ahead, Leggett, you can start, and I've got some ready.
Good old term of mine that I like to say quite a lot to my girlfriend. She's from Essex and she's never heard of this one. I say, stop putting on your parts, which is... yeah, stop putting on your parts, stop having a quarrel.
My favourite is the hoss, so hossing over there, go quickly. One of my favourites as well, which isn't quite a word, but it's more of a saying, is gone up the city. No matter whether you're from North Norwich, South Norwich, East or West, everyone goes up the city and to support our local shops who need it most right now. Well,
Miller and Leggett, always great to talk to the two of you. Have a great Norfolk Day, and just to finish with, where can people find your work? I know there'll be some more new stuff soon. Where can we find you?
That is the social medias, Facebook, YouTube. Just type in the Dippy Detectorists and you'll find us on there. Get involved in the comments, and we like to have a laugh on them.
Yeah, all depends on the speed of your Norfolk broadband connection, though, doesn't it?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you want the mega fast.
Yeah, that's one downside of living in Norfolk. You're not living in the middle of London with, I don't know, 50 gigabytes of download. You're on one bar in the middle of a field, and which I am at the minute. But hopefully you can hear me still.
Well, quick while we're ahead. Great to talk to the two of you. Have a great Norfolk Day, and thanks for joining us.
Thanks
You
so
too.
much,
Cheers,
Chris.
Chris.
It's a pleasure.
Miller and Leggett, we got them together the other day to learn phrases like hossing on when you need to get somewhere quick and putting your parts on. Brilliant, good, unique Norfolk phrases that you grow up with. If you're lucky enough to be born and bred in Norfolk, you grow up with those words, and you maybe don't realise that they are uniquely Norfolk. If you've got any other examples of those, we'll take them. 0800 389 7321.